Sanford Stadium in Athens. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the Georgia Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Here's the return from inside his 10. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. So Georgia's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And we get our first look at Gunnar Stockton. This defense, which has been leaky to say the least, has its work cut out for it against this high-powered offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Humphries. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw for it. Got his man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Bulldogs are marching down the field. They'll give to Frazier. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Oh, man, how about that? You get your first carry, you're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry to fumble it, give it to the other team.
Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Off the play fake. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him this time. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, let's look at the big picture for Georgia Southern. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He leaves it with his back. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone.
Can't hang on. He muffs it. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a first down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Gets the back moving. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't do it.
He's going for it all. Intercepted to stop the threat. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Georgia sent out the punt team. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Johnson looking to throw. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hollins. At midfield, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Motion from the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Stockton. Quickly complete. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Phillips. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it down the field. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got him in the flat. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll run with Nate Frazier. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Off-play action on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. He rifles one deep to the left. Upstairs, he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia! The grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Oh, man, you've got to love this execution if you're an offensive play caller. Watch the QB. He does such a good job buying time, using his eyes. Receiver starts on the right side all the way across the formation. He takes his time, throws a great throw. Receiver makes the catch, does the rest, gets in the end zone for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Georgia Southern Eagles sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, the running back has it. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 9 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's LSU keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Now back to your game at Sanford Stadium at Athens. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This injury could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on it?
Georgia Southern's head coach told me at the half he will not return after an injury. He said the backup is going to have to rally here and hopes they can get off to a good start to start this second half. Keep you posted on how things are going down on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Scanning the field is Helton. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got it.
Intercepted, number 19. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Frazier again. picks up the first down. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Bulldogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to pass, it's Stockton. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Dangerous screen into traffic. And they swarm him under. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Fielded in the end zone. It's Murphy. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. Handoff for Frazier. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line?
Makes the catch, and he's free. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job on defense there against the power play, plugging up the middle of the field, forcing the ball carrier to try to get to the outside, but they used their speed and tackled him for a loss.
Looking downfield is Stockton. Fires toward the end zone. Ball is incomplete, but I believe this is going to be a penalty on the defense. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Might have a chip, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Rides the option, he keeps it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Dallas. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Unleashes one. Soft spot in the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
This game all but decided. Let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a man. It's Helton. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fighting off the defender. There's some room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. Trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Phillips. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Frazier. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldog. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Snagged out of the air. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Helton. Makes the grab. It's long. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Here's a give to Frazier. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Georgia going up tempo. Here's Nate Frazier. Touchdown Bulldogs! Great job by the back on the option. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got room on the return. Touchdown Bulldogs! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Helton. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game when you're down, they've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Frazier again. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff for Frazier. Bounced off his feet.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Eagles' offense now ready to start the drive. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your